Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am Donna, I am powered by creativity, and I'm here to inspire you to save money. Now, the title of this video and this thumbnail, it's not clickbait, it's the truth. This is my story on how I saved over $154,000 in under 3 years. Are you ready for me to show you how I did this? I have this method. It's called Save to Sink. It's where you take savings challenges that you do, right? And when you complete them, don't just do whatever you want with the money. Put all the savings challenges into this envelope, right? As they complete. And keep them in there for the entire month. Hold on to it till the end of the month. This is Save to Sink, right? So I have been working Save to Sink for a few years now. And I want to just go over, what does that mean? Sinking funds. Sinking funds are bills that we know are going to happen sooner than later. So what do? We save up money, put money in an envelope so that when, let's just say, Thanksgiving or Easter, right? We needed money for Easter, it's already in the envelope. Sometimes we need an emergency fund. Other times we need it because something happens, right? It happens. So let's get into this. Let's look at this. Right here is my tracking system. Save to Sink is a method where I write down all of my sinking funds and then I track it all year long. Save it to sink it. Save to sink. Well, I've been tracking since April of 2023. It wasn't a perfect save. So when I started tracking in April of 2023, just trying to be more intentional with my money. I wasn't chasing big numbers. I was just trying to stay consistent, right? So in 2023, when I started tracking right here, you see these numbers? I saved $28,302. Okay. Then I was able to track all of 2024 from January through December. I totaled $76,185. In 2025, I saved $39,880. We are 3 months into 2026. And I think if I add this up, it comes to about $10,400. That is $154,767. Let me be real with you. Every month did not look like January of 26. I had some pretty big months. That's when long-term challenges really finalize. Your 5Ks, you might have a 2026 or had a 2025. So those big months happen every so often. But in 2025, I had 3 months of not spending money. Now, I do keep a notebook. And I've been tracking with this notebook for years. And when you look at, and then not only do I write down the savings challenges that I completed, I write down where the money actually went. I give my money a purpose. So just right here, I did not save very much money in September 2025. So whatever completed, I let it stay in the Save to Sink envelope until the next month. What I learned was not saving money was a yucky feeling. It was horrible. Then when you fast forward to November, nothing was saved that month either. Why? Because Donna, powered by creativity, had a cruise to Disney with her village, and then I wound up having the flu. I was out for the count in November. So if you look at this, there are some months that had 0, right? So not every month looks amazing. I had nothing in my sinking funds, nothing to save from those months. I'm telling you that for a purpose. I don't pretend. I try to be transparent. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're learning how to stay consistent. On those few months, I was not. But for the most part, I try to show up every day, even when life is lifing. And we all know what that means. All right. So this right here, this is my save to sink. It's a process that I've found really works. And when you look at these numbers, you could say that it works too, right? Now, a big part of how I am staying consistent, right, is that I am sinking it where it belongs. So this is my sinking funds for a year at a glance. And this is the monies that I need for February, right? Even though I have individual sinking funds, these are the funds that I need for that month. Every dollar has a place: bills, memberships, emergencies. You saw the because it happens emergency, right? We've got it. When we have our sinking funds, when life literally shows up and wants to conquer us, we're not scrambling to be ready, and we're going to be contingent, right? All right. So how did I do this? What made me stay consistent? Most of the savings challenges I use are my own. And I have a website. It's called Donna, powered by creativity. And most of these are over there. Some are on Etsy. Because I needed something that I knew worked in real life, my life. Saving money, having fun saving money, challenges have to speak to you. And then you will find a way to come back to this every single day. So remember, they're over on my website, Donna, poweredbycreativity.com. Now, this system, it works. I'm not guessing with my money. My money now has a purpose. I get to tell my money where it's going to go before it has a chance to go poof and disappear. Because let me tell you something, on those months that have 0, I have no clue where that money went. And that's the God's honest truth. But here's the part that nobody really talks about. This is not hard. It's actually pretty fun. It is just being consistent. And I know you've got it in you. This is where I invite you to join us, right? At some point, this wasn't about how much I was actually saving. And it is not about who I was starting to become. This picture of everything that I'm doing is, when I look in the mirror, this is what I see. I now see someone who was finally in control of all of the finances, better than I was in my past, right? Not because I made more money, but because I started handling it differently. The needs versus wants, the no-spend challenges, hearing the signal and not the noise. Because you know what? If you stick around, you'll hear me say, oh my gosh, I just wanted to buy something today, whether I needed it or not, right? Because it's something that we've always done. But join us, join this village, right? Because this is what I am. I am the person that wants to inspire you, and that I want to appreciate you as much as you appreciate me. And over here, this is a bigger picture than just saving money. I call all of my subscribers my village. This is a space, a place where we show up, we learn, we realign, and we keep going. I do Sunday Night Lives, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why? Because I want to inspire. But for myself, I inspire myself to save intentionally almost every single day, not just for me, but to show other people that it is truly, truly possible to do. Yep, truly possible. So if you're here, you're not here by accident. You are right where you need to be. So, welcome to the village. And know that I am a pen to paper person. The save to sync method actually works. I'm all about tracking. Tracking, setting goals. We have a whole financial quarterly goal going on. We save and we budget with friends. And we keep track of our sinking funds, right? This worksheet is based on, this is my 5-year tracker, right? But this year one, this is a worksheet that goes hand in hand with this one. So I can set the goals that I need for the up and coming year. But really what this video was all about was to show you the big picture. But I bet you this, if you're not using this method and you're not tracking, everything that you've ever saved, then you're missing out on an amazing, oh my goodness moment. Yep, you're missing out on it. Because if I did not track all this, I wouldn't know that I've accomplished this much. And this much is an amount of money that I can never imagine I had saved. Now, if you followed me, we had to buy a new car. I paid down 2 cars, paid off a mortgage. I do have a home equity line of credit. I saved enough money so that we could put a roof on our house. But in between there, we went on a few cruises. We did a couple of things. So saving money gives you all of those things in one. So please go check out my website. Remember that saving money can be fun, but you have to face your numbers. Your numbers are so important. I'm going to leave you with this one last thing. I do believe it's in the back. Hold on one second. To set a budget, if you did not know this, you take your income. You take your income and you write down all of your expenses. When you tally up your expenses, it's your income minus your expenses, and that's what you have left. With what you have left, start giving it a purpose. You get to tell your money what you need it to do for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you are new here, please, you know what? Stick around. Join us. Join us on this adventure of saving money and becoming financially free. And know that for each person that is a subscriber, you are a villager, and I appreciate you. Have an amazing night. And again, welcome to the village. See you in the next one. Bye.